This is the future.
Today is July 19, 2024. It is 3:13 a.m. This is the second video. The first video is on PYTE, where I talk about Tyler Perry and stuff like that. So this video is for this channel. We are focusing on Invictus and some other thing that I saw, and I thought I'd share it with you. So I have 2, 4, 5 tweets to share with you. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. Okay, with 140,000 spectators, 431 million online views, 45,000 closing and opening ceremony attendance for Invictus Game, it's safe to say that Harry and Meghan are bigger than royal family combined. All right, so this is an article, The Power of Blogging. All right. Lately, I'm a little bit skeptical and clicking in those articles, because these people clickbait. Even though they're writing positive things, you could go and check it yourself. I'm not gonna click on it. Let me focus on Invictus. All right, I saw this and I posted it. I don't want to share the article. Next tweet. So there's this here. This is the news, and the rest I believe is focusing on this topic. Okay, this is from Invictus Games Foundation. While he isn't going anywhere just yet, we've got the Invictus Games 25 to look forward to. Our CEO Dominic Reid OBE shares his intention to step down as CEO after a decade in the role. Quote, "Thank you, Dominic, for a decade and relentless service to the Invictus Games Foundation. What a journey it has been, and how fortunate we are to work with such an incredible community of people." Okay, so this one I will share. Pretty much people are saying, thank you, Dominic. Thank you for your service, Dominic. Okay, thank you, Dominic Reid. You've been giving wings to IGF, that's Invictus Game Foundation, and till continue to fly higher, carrying you along with itself into a higher stratosphere. Well done for your decades of service. Okay, that's an ad. Pretty much everybody's saying thank you for his service, for what he's done, his contribution to Invictus Game. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the article. This article, I will share it with you. Okay, a statement from Dominic Reid OBE, CEO of the Invictus Games Foundation. And Invictus Games have achieved an enormous amount since their inception in London in 2014. They have gone from a good idea borrowed into an international sporting event and a globally recognized brand in only 10 years. Many lives have been changed and saved by the work we have done, staging 6 Invictus Games around the world and delivering an important program of adventures and challenges beyond the games, for which demand continues to grow through our groundbreaking We Are Invictus app. As I was reading this, okay, as much, I hate to say this, to make it what it is now, not only, okay, first, there it is here. He said borrowed. Okay, they have grown from a good idea borrowed. That's making reference to the Warriors game, for those who do not know. Every chance that they get, they want to make sure to give the recognition, even though they didn't mention, he didn't mention it here. I don't know if later on in the article is going to mention it. They want to make reference. It wasn't their idea to begin with. It was borrowed. The second thing is, as much as I hate to say this, we have to give the royal family credit for kicking Harry out, because without them kicking Harry out, and Harry is able to go and do all those things beyond what he's normally do, because they were pretty much pulling him down, because they want to give praise for someone who does absolutely nothing, when Harry is achieving great things for his hard work. Look at, oh, it's not in this video. On my last video, I came across a tweet because they were honoring Tyler Perry. This one of the comment that I responded to, and you know, put in a negative spin that they're always giving awards or something like that. And I responded and I said, yeah, we give awards because we like to recognize and hard work. We don't tear people down. So all of this play a part in this for them kicking Harry out and allowing Harry to be somewhat free of his ideas. So let's continue. When we started, we had hope that it will be a one-off event, but the unstable geopolitical landscape we now inhabit makes it vital that our work continue well into the future, as more and more service personnel are wounded every day. He's making reference to what's going on around the world. When you listen to politics, the way these people are talking, some are in power. They want to fight. Okay, you want to fight, but you're not sending your kids. All right, so other people's kids are gonna be going to do that dirty work for them. So when there is war, Invictus is gonna be needed. Okay, so this is why it's very vital when you're choosing your elected officials. I'm sorry I'm coming into politics here, but they all play a role. They all are connected. All right, so this is what he's making reference to without going in the way that I'm explaining. Geopolitical landscape. When you hear everything that's going on from Israel bombing left and right. What's the place? Oh my God, I can't think of the name. That's embarrassing. I can't think of the name right now. Gaza, Palestine, and all of that. So all this, but let's continue. Our global community continues to demonstrate the impact of Invictus across the world. We have established legacy programs with Invictus Australia and Invictus Germany. The Netflix series Heart of Invictus showed the competitors' journey and the experience of Team Ukraine at the Invictus Game in Hague 2020. And last month, Germany adopted a National Veterans Day for the first time. Yeah, I think I shared that with you. I'm sorry I haven't shared that much on this channel. Very busy. Okay, and no small part due to their hosting of the Invictus Game Düsseldorf 2023. And I was surprised when I heard about it, and I was like, I thought they had, but yeah, is it the mayor of Düsseldorf was very touched by how the game had been played, and I think they even make it something more permanent for the veterans to use to go and work out and things like that. Okay, I think I came across something like that. Okay, I am pleased to have set the foundation on a solid footing and to have built an outstanding team which is drawn in part from the community we serve. It has been a privilege to work closely with Prince Harry to deliver his vision of an international sporting event for those who have served and for their families and friends. His concept, passion, and drive have been instrumental in our success, and particularly by focusing attention on mental health and sports rehabilitation. It has been an honor to build and work with an incredible, dedicated, and high-functioning team whom I count as friends and not just colleagues, and to establish and develop this global movement, which now has 23 member nations and presence on every continent. My part in delivering those inaugural games in London in 2014, establishing the Invictus Games Foundation, and building a community changing the lives of thousands of competitors, veterans, service personnel, and their family members and friends around the world will always be a source of great pride and satisfaction. It is a pinnacle of a life work with veterans, which began in 1995 with Tribute and Promise, which marked the 50th anniversary of V-Day, and had its root in my military service, which started when I was commissioned in 1981, moved into reserve service, and finished with my appointment as Honorable Colonel. But after 10 years at the helm, and as we celebrate our 10th anniversary and prepare for the first Winter Hybrid Games at Vancouver Whistler 2025, which will bring together our traditional core sports with the addition of some winter sport, now is the time for someone new to take this vital movement forward into its second vigorous decade, with a fantastic pipeline of host city bids, including the very soon to be announced Invictus Game 2027. It promises to be more dynamic and impactful than ever before. The search for my successor will be an important one, and I know that it will produce an outstanding new champion for the international community of the wounded, injured, and sick. I look forward to passing the baton to them and to continue to support this great movement. Once a member of the Invictus family, you never leave. That's very honorable. Okay, so there's more. The link of this will be in the description. I get this is Prince Harry here. 10 years on the inception of the Invictus game, we proudly stand as a community of 23 nations spanning every continent, fulfilling our mission of saving and changing lives. I am immensely grateful to my friend Dominic, whose dedication and leadership transformed the Invictus game from the ambitious idea to an internationally recognized movement. His tireless effort over the past decades have supported thousands of wounded, injured, and sick service personnel and veterans through sports rehabilitation, helping to showcase their unparalleled strength and contribution to society. As I'm reading this, I'm thinking, I hope the next person that they get, I really hope they really dig deep into his background, because the firm always in the part of sabotaging. I hope whoever they get doesn't have any connection with the firm to destroy the Invictus game. I don't know. As I'm reading, I know it's a negative thing to think, but knowing the environment where Harry just left behind, and these people are still after him for there to live and create wonderful ideas to help other people, this is the devil. All right, so let's continue. All right, thank you, Dominic, for a decade of relentless service to the Invictus Game Foundation. What a journey it has been, and how fortunate we are to work with such an incredible community of people. We pray we don't need the game for another 10 years, but thank you. The team of our future CEO will be ready. Okay, I've said this in one video, and I was like, sadly, I hate to say that in one of the video where I first said, you know, I hope they don't need the game. And this, I think when I said that, that was around where I was saying, if William wants to not make Invictus be as popular as it is to do the counterpart of it. What is the counterpart? For no wars. When there is no wars, you're not gonna need this type of thing for rehabilitation. Okay, you will not be sending people to war. So that's William counteract to Invictus. Alright, so that's that. I read some of the tweets already, and these are other tweets that making reference to it. And I think these are the squads who's talking about it. Next tweet. Oh, where is it? Alright, so they're retweeting it and all of that. So let's see here. Reid added that he is pleased to have set the Invictus Game Foundation on a solid footing and to have built an outstanding team which is drawn in part from the community we serve. Congratulations on delivering a decade of excellence. Okay, so that was that, and people are retweeting it. Harry thanks the departing Invictus boss for his dedication and leadership. The Irish News. Okay, the Duke, who founded Invictus in 2014, said in a statement, I am immensely grateful to my friend Dominic, who dedicated the leadership transformed the Invictus game from an ambitious idea to an internationally recognized movement. Okay, so this is from when he received the award, we will leave no one behind. Okay, so let's go to the next one, making reference to it. Okay, so there's that. Thank you for your service, Mr. Dominic Reid, CEO of Invictus Game Foundation, who has said his goodbye. All right, so these are other articles that's talking about it. Prince Harry is immensely grateful to friend who helped build his Invictus game amid step down. The Duke of Sussex is saying goodbye to his longtime Invictus Game CEO, Dominic Reid. I'm telling you, when Harry was a working royal, when they sending him, let's say, places they did not want to go themselves, and he's coming in contact with very well-minded people, he was creating his contacts. Okay, he was creating his contacts as he go around. I don't know, I just thought about that. And now that he's on his own, those contacts are coming very handy. All right, so published July 18, 2024. All right, there he is here. Dominic Reid, CEO of the Invictus Game Foundation in Germany in September 2023. All right, Sasha Schuserman. That's Getty Photos. All right, thanks so much to him for all he has done. Exciting for his replacement. And you never hear them say a damn thing about William being part of this. Okay, is the people who help Harry's idea come reality, and then they return it to him, you know, by mentioning his name. Okay, he's been there from the beginning. 10 amazing years of his service to Invictus Game. He will be missed. Okay, so there's the thumbs up. And this is my last one. I'm wondering, did I share the Invictus link? When I finish, I'll check my community board. Okay. He looked forward to passing on the baton and continuing to support the foundation, adding, once a member of the Invictus family, you never leave. Former soldier Mr. Reid said, quote, I have delivered the 10-year vision I set out, which include the introduction of winter sport. Alright, so that's that. Let's do a prayer. So this was the last prayer. I guess prayer for thanks that I was thinking as well, but let's look for image, something different. Let's do this one. Okay, a prayer of gratitude. Thank you for transforming me by renewing of my mind and your precious word, so that I can be living proof of that good and acceptable and perfect will of you, God. Through you, I am destined to win, for you have made me more than a conqueror and overcomer of this world. I confess that I am the righteousness of God created in Christ Jesus. Thank you for making me in your image and likeness, no less than anyone else, but an original designed by the loving desire of your heart. Okay, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And check my other channels. I talk about different things, different topics on different channels. All right, so that's it.
Evolution. This is the future. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
You realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility.
We're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, you know, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
Today is April 6, 2023. It is 2:44 p.m. So I have a little bit of time, and I thought, let me get this initial video out. Whenever I have time, I'll record. So this is the first video for this channel? Well, I should say second video, because I did like an introduction in terms of what this channel will be focusing on, more in terms of background of Harry and Meghan kind of thing, and things that they have said in the past. So I decided to create this channel to focus mostly on their charitable work. I don't know which direction I'm gonna go with it, but it will be definitely focused on their charitable work. So I thought, since I have the time, let me go over their website to give a basic idea of where they're coming from. And I was looking at their website before I started recording. One of the things I was thinking of doing was to highlight each of these organizations they have helped or they're part of. Then I said, you know, let me just read, go over their webpage, and then go over the impact report. And then maybe another video, I'll do a review of the organization